stand at the base of your mountain. The peak looms high, jagged, untamed, crowned with power and respect. But the path is steep, carved with pain, littered with the bones of those who cried instead of climbed. Down in the quagmire, most men wallow, whining, weeping, drowning in why me. They think tears will pave the way, that complaints will lift them. They're wrong. The summit doesn't hear sobs. It demands sweat, grit, and will. Andrew Tate, the top G, and I'm not here to dry your eyes or sing you lullabies. I'm here to kick you out of the mud, hand you a rope, and show you the path to power and respect. This isn't a speech. It's a war cry. A torch to burn your excuses, a call to quit crying and start climbing. Lock in, because we're scaling the heights and only the strong reach the top. Crying is a quagmire. It's the swamp where dreams sink, where potential rots, where men lose themselves to self-pity. Every tear you shed, every complaint you voice, every "it's not fair" you mutter is a step deeper into the muck. The world's full of men stuck there, blaming, moaning, waiting for rescue. They think crying is a signal, a plea that someone, something will lift them to the peak. It's a trap. The summit doesn't care about your pain, it cares about your climb. The top G code says you don't cry, you climb. You don't whine, you win. You don't sink, you soar. Quit crying and the path to power opens. Let's rip it raw. Life's a mountain, not a meadow. It's not soft, not fair, not forgiving. It throws storms, failure, rejection, loss, and dares you to keep climbing. Most don't. They slip, fall, and cry, thinking tears will soften the stone. They're wrong. Tears erode nothing but your own resolve. Power and respect aren't gifts. They're earned, forged in the crucible of effort, carved from the rock of resilience. You're here because you feel the call of the summit. A hunger for strength, wealth, legacy. You're here to quit crying, to grip the rock, to claim the respect that only the climb can give. I've been at the base. Don't think I was born on the peak, a king with power in my veins and respect as my shadow. I started in the mud, broke, doubted, surrounded by a world that wanted me small. I've cried, felt the sting of loss, the weight of failure, the ache of betrayal. But I didn't stay there. I didn't let tears write my story. I climbed through pain, through chaos, through nights that broke my soul. I built empires from scraps, won battles through blood, earned respect through relentless will. Every step was a refusal to cry, a choice to climb, a testament to the top G code. I'm handing it to you now. Quit crying, or the quagmire claims you. Crying is weakness in liquid form. It's not just tears, it's surrender. It's the man who blames the storm instead of building a shelter, who curses the rock instead of gripping it, who weeps for fairness instead of fighting for victory. The world loves it, feeds it, pities it, calls it human. But humanity isn't whining, it's climbing. The top G code says you don't let weakness flow, you dam it. You don't let self-pity pool, you drain it. You don't cry for what's lost, you climb for what's yours. Power and respect wait at the summit, but only for those who dry their eyes and start the ascent. Action is your rope. Crying thrives in stillness. The pause, the pity, the endless why. Action is the pull that lifts you, the spark that lights the dark, the grip that breaks the fall. You don't need a perfect path, just one foothold. Then another, then a relentless climb. I built my life on action, days that bled me dry, nights that forged my will, choices that shaped my power. Every move was a defiance of tears, a step toward respect. Action isn't just doing, it's ascending. It's the force that turns sobs into strength, quagmires into peaks. Climb and crying stop. Discipline is your anchor. Crying loves chaos, scattered thoughts, broken habits, weak resolves. Discipline is the iron that holds you fast. It's the law that says, I climb no matter what. It's rising when the storm rages, grinding when the body's spent, fighting when the heart's heavy. Discipline isn't comfort, it's conquest. It's the vow you keep when pain begs for tears, when doubt screams for pause. When the quagmire calls, you think I love every step, every rep, every deal, every dawn? No, I love what it builds. Power, respect, thrones. Discipline is the crucible that turns crying into climbing, weakness into victory. Lock it in, and you're unstoppable. Your mind is your map. Crying clouds it, fog of self-pity, vines of doubt, shadows of despair. You've got to clear it, make it a compass for the summit. Feed it fire, books that wound and heal, ideas that blaze and bind, truths that stand like stone. Starve it of rot, gossip that poisons, drama that dims, lies that bind. A disciplined mind doesn't sink, it soars. It sees footholds where others see cliffs, power where others see pain. Bring your thoughts to climb, and crying becomes a distant echo. Time is your ridge. Crying wastes it. Hours lost to whining, days lost to woe, years lost to someday. The weak think time's a meadow, endless and soft. It's not. Time's a crag, sharp, finite, unforgiving. Discipline conquers it, cuts the noise, hones the focus, claims the peak. You don't have forever. I didn't. No one does. I've let crying steal time, watched moments vanish in the quagmire's grip. But I learned. Discipline reclaims it. Slash the distractions, scrolling, complaining, waiting. Fill your seconds with ascent, work, growth, fight. Time's your raw material. Forge it into power or watch it bury you. Your body is your foothold. Crying loves a frail frame, tired, soft, slipping. You think power comes to a body that falters? You think respect bows to a vessel that breaks? Get real. Your body is the engine of your climb, the roar of your will. Train it like a tempest. Lift until the earth cracks. Run until the sky bows. Sweat until the stars kneel. Feed it like a fortress, clean, fierce, forged. Rest it like a blade, honed, charged, lethal. Disciplined body doesn't just climb, it conquers. It's the proof you're done crying, the signal you're built for respect. Forge it, and the mountain trembles. Money is your banner, not your burden. Crying wails about wealth. I'm broke, I can't, it's unfair. Lies. Money's not fate, it's fight. It's value, hustle, will. I've been broke, scraping for air, counting shadows for hope. I didn't cry, I climbed. I turned pain into profit, chaos into cash, grit into millions. Stop fearing money, start forging it. Solve problems, outwork the timid, deliver fire. The top G code says money flows to those who climb through struggle, but it bows to those who stay true. Raise your banner and power follows. Your environment is your ascent. Crying festers in mud, toxic voices, cluttered spaces, weak rhythms. You can't climb in a swamp. Be ruthless. Cut the anchors. Friends who dim your spark, habits who dull your edge, chaos who clouds your aim. Build a ridge that lifts. People who ignite. Spaces who elevate. Systems who amplify. If you can't find that ridge, create it. Discipline is the fire that clears the brush, the steel that builds the path. Shape your world. And crying has no ground to pool. Failure is your crucible. Crying calls it death, points at it, screams surrender, wrong. Failure is the forge of power, the spark of respect. I've failed, fights lost in blood, deals crushed to ash, dreams torn to threads. But I didn't cry, I learned, I sharpened, I climbed. Discipline turns failure into fuel, tears into fire. Don't dread the slip, dread the man who never grips. Every scar is a lesson, every fall a ford. Climb through failure and respect rises. Pressure is your bellows. Crying cracks when the heat's on, begs for relief, hides in shadows. You blaze brighter. Discipline makes you iron, unbent, unbowed, eternal. I've faced pressure that could crush, crowds roaring my end, stakes sharp as thorns, futures hanging by whispers. Discipline held me firm, turned pressure into power, crying into dust. But pressure isn't your quagmire, it's your forge. Lean into it, rise through it, climb because of it. Your vision is your summit. Crying dims it, clouds the peak, blurs the path. Without a vision, you're mud, sinking, blind. See your power, vivid, vast, alive. The empire you'll raise, the lives you'll shift, the man you'll become. Hold it like a star, let it burn through fog. But vision needs discipline, the sweat to build, the blood to fight, the heart to climb. A dream without work is a ghost. A dream with discipline is a god. See it, chase it, crown it. Obsession is your wildfire. I'm not here because I'm calm. I'm here because I'm consumed. I'm gripped by a hunger that shakes the earth. To be more, build more, leave more. Crying fears obsession, calls it madness, chains it down. You free it. Find the fire that wakes you at night, the need that drives your dawn. Discipline shapes obsession, guides the surge, aims the blaze. Obsession without discipline burns out. Discipline without obsession crawls. Together they climb to power. Roar and rise. Sacrifice is your altar. Power demands payment, not tears, but choices. You want strength, trade ease. Skip the poison, shun the soft, embrace the strain. You want wealth? Trade comfort, burn the nights, risk the fall, build the rise. You want respect? Trade crying, kill the doubt, bury the lies, fight the quagmire. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's creation. It's sculpting marble from stone. forging thrones from fire. Discipline is the hand that carves, the will that shapes. Offer it and crying crumbles. The grind is your crucible. It's where you're reborn, where crying meets its end. The weak hate it, crave shortcuts, hunt escapes, beg for breaks. They're blind. The grind is the truth, the sweat that purifies, the strain that sanctifies, the fight that frees. Discipline makes you pray it, not for ease, but for strength. Every rep, every task, every hour is a stone in your empire. Build it, worship it, rise through it. Power lives in the grind. Crying dies there. Confidence is your crown. It's not noise or ego. It's the quiet weight of knowing you've earned your place. Discipline forges it. Every vow kept, every tear dried, every summit climbed. It's the voice that says, I've conquered the quagmire and I'm still here. Confidence doesn't beg, it commands. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your eyes, the truth in your step. Discipline builds it and respect wears it proud. Don't overthink. Crying loves a tangled mind, twisting, stalling, drowning in what's ifs. Discipline is clarity, action, not anguish. You don't need every foothold, just the next grip. Trust your hustle, your fire, your scars. The path clears as you climb, the power grows as you fight. Overthinking is crying's ally. Discipline is your rope. Pull and rise. Loyalty is your armor. Be loyal to your soul, your mission, your fight, your truth. In a world of snakes and shadows, loyalty is diamond rare. Strong, true. Stand by those who stand by you, but don't bleed for traitors. Discipline demands loyalty to your climb. Saying no to temptation, no to crying, no to lies. Stay fierce, stay faithful, and power guards your path. You're not here for applause. You're here for conquest. Crying chases cheers, shallow, fleeting, frail. Discipline chases power, deep, lasting, real. Respect outweighs love, and respect is earned through action, through truth, through climbing the mountain. Be the man who moves the stars, not the one who begs for sparks. The weak will whisper, the strong will roar. Freedom is your horizon, not just wealth or time. True freedom is living unbound, unbent, alive. It's speaking raw, standing tall, fighting free. But freedom's a peak, not a prize. Discipline builds the climb, through action, through fire, through fight. You want to be free, stop kneeling to crying. Stop serving comfort, rise, grind, reign. Your mind is your compass. Guard it like a king. Feed it gold, knowledge that cuts, wisdom that lifts, dreams that burn. Lock out the thieves, drama that dims, lies that bind, crying that creeps. A disciplined mind is a fortress, unshaken, unbowed, eternal. Learn like a warrior, think like a sage, and power kneels to you. Purpose is your tide. Without it, you're driftwood, lost, frail, forgotten. Purpose is what wakes you when the world's dark, what holds you when crying bites. Find it. It doesn't need to shake the earth. It needs to shake you. Maybe it's building something immortal. Maybe it's guarding your own. Maybe it's conquering yourself. Discipline makes it surge, makes it sing, makes it power. Don't settle. Settling is rust. It's the slow choke of your fire, the quiet theft of your dawn. You're not here for enough, for safe shores, for half-lives. You're here for the zenith. Body, mind, soul. Discipline demands you hunt it, bleed for it, breathe for it. Settling is crying in velvet. Rip it off and rise. Courage is your spark. Discipline is the wind that turns it to flame. Courage isn't fear's end. It's fear's defiance. It's moving when your blood freezes, fighting when your heart cracks, standing when the earth quakes. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every charge, every tear dried. Courage carries you to power. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can wound you, scar you, chain you, but it can't claim you unless you bow. Victims cling to crying. Victors burn it. Discipline is your hammer, your torch, your truth. It's the power to rewrite your fate, to turn wounds into wings. Stop cursing the dark. Let it up. Consistency is your river. It's not one drop, it's the flood. Endless, unyielding. It's showing up when it's brutal, when it's silent, when crying screams loudest. Discipline lives in consistency, in the steps, the strikes, the quiet wins. You don't build power in a flash, you build it in a tide. Keep flowing, keep fighting, keep rising. Don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you dim, soft, safe, silent. Be a supernova, be a quake. Be the man who burns through time. Discipline fuels your flame, sharpens your shock, sings your truth. If your rise scares them, good. You're not here to fade, you're here to blaze. Learn like you're dying. Knowledge is blood, skills are breath. The more you take, the stronger you grow. Read like a conqueror, texts that wound, truths that heal. Study your scars, honor your wins, chase the horizon. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a soul that fights. Stop learning and crying creeps in. Keep growing and power stays. Risk your gate. Power lies beyond the void. Past fear, past doubt, past crying. Leap. Quit the quagmire that binds you. Start the dream that haunts you. Risk is chaos to the weak. It's clarity to the disciplined. The greatest loss is a life unlived, a power unclaimed. Don't let it slip. Lead, not with banners, but with blood. Lead yourself first, through the dark, through the fire, through the crying. Discipline is your guide, your strength, your song. Then lead others, lift them, drive them, show them the summit. Power follows those who climb, not those who wait. Be the man who rises, and the world rises with you. Confection is a lie. Discipline is truth. Most stall, chasing flawless, perfect plans, perfect days. There's no such thing. Done is better than dreamed. Started is better than stalled. Discipline is real. Grit, sweat, power. Respect grows in motion, not in shadows. Rise now. Win now. Faith is your anchor. Believe in your fight, in your fire, in something eternal. Faith isn't frail, it's fierce. It's the strength that holds you when crying bites, when the path fades. Discipline feeds it. Through work, through proof, through power. Hold it deep, let it grow. And respect blooms. You're not here to follow, you're here to forge. To break chains, to build worlds, to write myths. The world wants you small, tame, quiet, weak. Shatter it. Discipline is your hammer, your heart, your howl. Fight for your truth, your rise, your throne. No one hands you power, you claim it. Power is your core. Not rule over others, rule over you. Power is discipline alive. Saying no to crying, yes to struggle, always to greatness. It's knowing your place and carving it deeper. Power is forged, not found. Discipline is the flame, the stone, the star. Be it, breathe it, rise with it. Doubt is your dust. Discipline is your dawn. Doubt whispers you're too small, too late, too broken. Burn it. You're built for this, crafted for power, wired for respect. Discipline proves it. Every step, every strike, every triumph. Stop questioning your light and start shining it. Climb and stay there. Your strength, love yourself enough to fight. Love your people enough to stand. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love isn't weak, it's wild. It's discipline in motion. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love fierce, love true. And let it lift you to power, not pull you to crying. Stand atop the summit. Crying is the quagmire. Leave it. Discipline is your rope. Grip it. Power and respect are yours, but you've got to climb with blood and fire. Quit whining. Forge your path. Claim your throne. Be relentless. Be radiant. Be the man who scales the mountain and wears the crown of the conqueror.